Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and I haven't done a reading in a while. I've missed you guys. I hope you're all doing great. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a timeless reading about whatever spirit feels is the most important. Okay, so whatever Pisces needs to hear right now. Please like and subscribe if you have a minute. A second. It makes the world of difference. All right, Spirit, please bring in the most relevant and important messages for the sign of Pisces, the most accurate predictions, and the best advice. First card showing up here, we have the High Priestess card. Okay, a card that I definitely associate with you guys, with the Pisces. The High Priestess talks about that part of the feminine energy that is mystical, that is dark, that is deep, that part of the feminine energy that holds sacred secrets. There could be a lot of important information being revealed to you at this time. You may be feeling like you have awakening after awakening after awakening. It could have definitely something to do with all the retrogrades that we're experiencing. There's newfound awareness, okay? For some of you, this is definitely about your spiritual path, okay? Some of you guys are having memories from past lives come to your mind, to the surface of your mind. Many of you are having these like deja vu moments, synchronistic moments, sensations that you can't quite describe, but you know they're kind of like not only spiritual in nature, but also very meaningful for you. Some of you could be evaluating the religion or the spiritual path that you grew up in, and evaluating if that is still what you resonate with or not quite. And this could have a lot to do with changes in your life that may have brought that up, or the fact that you're sort of asking these things could be something that brings up a lot of change in your life as well. Kind of like it goes both ways. The Eight of Swords in the recent past. So, Pisces, some of you have this idea that you can't do something, that it's too difficult, that you're not enough, that it could go wrong. Some of you really feel like your hands are tied. And Spirit is telling me it's not the case. And this could be a belief that you have adopted in order to have a comfort zone and in order to keep yourself safe. When we are hoping for more in life and we want to do more, we want to achieve more, it's very exciting, yes, but there comes a moment in which there is this like pivotal decision we need to make. And oftentimes, instead of taking a leap of faith that is huge, we tend to sort of like take a step back and talk ourselves out of it, or feel like we're not worthy of it. And it's just kind of like a fear of leaving our comfort zone to find something that is definitely uncomfortable. You know what I mean? And that fear of change. But right now, it's like your intuition is almost screaming at you, telling you that you have many, many options, that not only can you do the thing you think you cannot do, but that you can do a lot of other things as well. A lot of other amazing things, okay? And it almost feels like there's a part of you that's been a little stubborn, saying, no, I can't, Spirit, I can't. Okay, I can't. And it's like you're trying to convince yourself to stay exactly where you are, even though Spirit is giving you room to grow and to expand. There are a lot of options that you can pursue here. And your intuition is definitely pointing into abundance, okay? Kind of like telling you, hey, there is so much, there is so much that can go well. Why focus on what could go wrong? That version of you, that part of you that is scared, that is blinded to the possibilities, that part of you that doesn't want to leave a comfort zone, it's looking to the past, and that is why. But your intuition, your potential is looking towards the future. And in the future, we see a lot of options to such a degree that it can be overwhelming, just choosing one thing to do, because not only can you do many things, but many things can be very successful for you, Pisces. There is tons of potential here. Maybe in the past, part of the reason why certain things failed or certain things maybe weren't convenient to you, maybe it was because you didn't set proper boundaries. The Seven of Wands here usually talks about that. Persevering, setting boundaries, protecting your energy, going against, what anybody expects of you. If you really believe something, you stand your ground. And maybe in the past that was a difficulty for some reason. And out of that comes the belief that you're limited, that something is a challenge here, when it doesn't have to be. Knight of Swords. Spirit is telling you the Knight of Swords. So this energy could be actually beneficial for you at this time. The Knight of Swords is someone who has their eyes on the prize, and they are running full speed ahead. Nothing will stop them. Nothing will detour them. Like, they are going to get to their goal. This could be associated as well with Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Some of you could be having air signs in your life who are in this energy, or who could benefit of you being in this energy. And I feel Spirit is telling you, don't stop. Go full speed ahead. Some of you need to go to the past before you go to the future. What does that mean? You need to go to the past, find the moment in which you allowed limitation in this area to be a reality. Whether it was a failure, let's say that it was a failure in love. And in that moment, let me rephrase that. I don't feel we get failures in love. That sounds totally off for me. Let's say that you got a heartbreak, okay, in romantic relationships. And that led you to believe that romantic relationships always have to be hard. And now Spirit is telling you that's not the case. You can open up. There's so many potential relationships in front of you that could be wonderful if you were to, dare to step out of your comfort zone. And Spirit is telling us here, go back, heal from the past what you need to heal. Journal, meditate, ask your angels, okay? If you have access to energy healing, chakra cleansing, do that, okay? Even past life regression, do that, if that is a tool that you would like to use. And then when you come into the present, it's like you don't have that baggage anymore. You can be looking at the future from a space of liberation. You got the Hierophant here in your mind space. Some of you could be thinking about Taurus. Some of you could be thinking about opening up to possibilities that are not necessarily the most traditional. If you've had a family that is very traditional, maybe in spirituality, maybe in religion, in regards to marriage or how life is expected to be lived, All of these things could be in your mind right now, maybe because you're wanting to change things a little bit, okay? Some of you are thinking about that wisdom that is yours and is yours to share with others. Some of you may be thinking and feeling inclined to step into a role of a spiritual supporter of others. And maybe you're thinking about how to do that. Maybe you've always been afraid of that. Maybe you feel like that's a very risky thing to do. And that belief can come from experiences in this life or past lives. But you feel that calling. You feel that calling. You know that you're supposed to make a difference to someone or to many someones in regards to their path. Got the Lovers representing you at this time, Pisces, Gemini energy. So this leads me to believe that you're going to be put in a position in which you're going to have to make important choices. And they're telling you here, choose out of love, not out of fear. And as I said that, 11:11, the timer of the video. Choose out of love, not fear. In your environment, 6 of Cups. This could be someone around you who cares about you, who loves you. This could be someone around you who you've known for a long time. Maybe someone who's always been around since you were a child. Maybe this is a sibling's friend or, a cousin. This could be someone who you don't know in this lifetime, but you feel like you've always known them. And this energy could be around you. A sense of, with all these retrogrades, this makes sense too. Kind of like a walk down memory lane. You may be feeling that around you there's a lot of memories coming to the surface, a lot of moments that you remember with love, There could be energies bringing the past to the front of your mind. And in some cases, this could be maybe ex-husbands, ex-wives that are being brought here for you to renew how you feel about the situation, to maybe reframe it in your mind, possibly. In hopes and fears, we've got here the Tower. So a desire for change, a desire for the universe to push you into, the possibilities, but also a fear of change that you cannot control. I guess sense here that some of you want to step up. You want to do more, like on a higher quality level, but you're afraid. And you may even feel like, oh, universe, make me do it. Make me brave. I know what I gotta do, but I just feel paralyzed. Some of you may be feeling that way a little bit. Careful what you ask for, though. Make sure that you ask for the universe to do it in a harmonious way, because, the Tower can be uncomfortable. But it's always something that we appreciate. Always. It's something that, it's like, oh my God, this fell apart. But now I'm going to be able to do what I love. It's just hard. The Tower is a hard energy to hate, honestly. It's uncomfortable though, that's for sure. With the Ace of Wands as the conclusive energy, I feel like you're going to be entering a space of creativity, Pisces. New things. You're going to be giving birth to new projects, new ideas. Lots of passion. I see a lot of nature here. Some of you are going to be following your passions, following drive and motivation and inspiration that you feel in your heart. This could be a brand new beginning in romance and sexual partnerships. This could be a lot of ignition of powerful energies. Fertility, excitement, okay? a brand new chapter in which everything is going to be feeling more exciting for you. That's kind of what I'm getting. A new chapter. I'm getting kind of like a collaboration. So if you're resonating with these messages, you don't always have to do everything yourself. So if you are afraid of stepping into something that you know can be very positive for you, if you know that there's a better future that the universe wants for you and you're having a hard time taking the leap, ask for divine support. Okay? You don't have to do everything alone. You don't have to do anything alone for that matter. Okay? Just give the universe kind of like sit down, pray, ask for the angels to intervene in ways that are harmonious, ask the archangels for support, and ask them directly to give you the circumstances, the bravery, the clarity, the everything to be able to follow through on what you know you should be doing. But maybe you're a little scared, okay? Let's get a message from one of my favorite oracles. This is the, I think, cat oracle. The name is probably something cooler, but I just honestly don't remember. All right, let's see. So, oh my god, he's just like Chai. He's just like my cat. One of them anyway. Okay, so his name is Cuddles, and this is the message. She is patiently waiting for you to stop your super important, get it done task and give her lots of love. She assures you that her fur is a cloud of softness that will melt all your thoughts away. This little fluff is all about savoring the experience of being alive in your body. Time to disconnect from the digital world and reconnect to the lush, tactile world instead. Stretch like a cat until you quiver. Feel the air on your skin and the earth under your paws. Cuddle in with this kitty and feel her purrs awaken your heart. Aww. Well, that's, very much Empress energy here. Love it. Love it. Oh my god, he's so cute! Okay. All right, Pisces. So yeah, I feel like even if it's scary, ask the universe for it not to be that scary, I get this feeling that you could just express, universe, I know what you're telling me to do. Help me get there. Like, how can I get there? How can this be? What's my next step? And I do feel you're going to get a whole lot of guidance. But maybe for that, some of you do need to take a step back. Take a walk. Go to the pool or the ocean or your hot tub. I don't know. Kind of like maybe a little bit of space is needed between you and what you're doing. Or you and your daily tasks in order for that clarity to kind of like happen, to be more available, if that makes sense. All right, Pisces, I love you guys so much. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day or night wherever you watch this video. And I will see you in the next reading. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and like the video if you would like to support the channel for free. I love you guys. Bye.